Welcome back to Nicky's Nerfies. Nick Meckin here with Pickdawgz. Today is July 25th, 2023, and on this show, you know all we care about is the first 6 outs of the ball game, plain and simple. A NRFI means no runs first inning, while a YRFI means yes runs first inning. But before I get into my free plays, smash that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel where we have over 135,000 subscribers and growing daily. And if you're looking for my top plays, my MLB lock of the day, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and check out our premium picks tab. That's where you'll find my MLB lock of the day for only $20. And best of all of our daily packages come with credit guarantee. You can read more about that on our website under any daily package we cappers have to offer. Now, yesterday's game, the game one, it was Detroit Tigers. They let me down again. I knew Tarek was going to come out hot, ready to go, but the Giants did not come ready to play. Detroit scored one in that first inning. The Detroit Tigers are my kryptonite, I swear. Can't figure those guys out right now, so we're going to fade them. But it's all right. We still got 2 games that I really like. They haven't played yet today, but let's roll right into today's games, guys. Game number 1 between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. Right now for the Cincinnati Reds, Abbott will be on the mound with a 5-2 record and a 2.1 ERA. He'll be matched up against Milwaukee Brewers ace Burns with a 9-5 record and a 3.49 ERA. Both of these pitchers, Burns is the Milwaukee Brewers ace, and Abbott's been absolutely great. I mean, his ERA is at a 2.1 right now. He's putting batters away. This is a big-time NL Central Division matchup. Both of these teams in first, Milwaukee Brewers, and now the Cincinnati Reds. It's a big implication. I think both of these stud starting pitchers will come ready, locked in from pitch number 1. That's why in game number 1 between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers, we're smacking the NRFI. No runs first inning. Let's roll into game number 2 between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Diego Padres. Right now for the Pittsburgh Pirates, Rich Hill will be on the mound with a 7-9 record and a 4.84 ERA. He'll be matched up against the San Diego Padres, Blake Snell with a 6-8 record and a 2.67 ERA. Rich Hill, he gives you day in and day out. You know what to expect from him. He'll be locked in from pitch number 1. Granted, this Pittsburgh Pirates offense, their run production has went down significantly, especially after this All-Star break, especially with Blake Snell will be on the mound for this San Diego Padres team, and I will say in his last 4 outings, he's absolutely turned his season around individually. But this San Diego Padres team, I mean, you know, everybody's kind of fading them out. They're saying they're washed up. They don't play good as a team. I kind of disagree. I think they put themselves in an okay position to make a playoff push in this second half. You could see it. They came out of the gates after the All-Star break very hot offensively, especially in their run production. I know Blake Snell will be locked in from pitch number 1. That's why in game number 2 between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Diego Padres, we're smacking the NRFI. No runs first inning. Let's go to our third and final game that I have for you today between the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox, a crosstown rivalry matchup. For the Chicago Cubs, Kyle Hendricks will be on the mound with a 3-4 record with a 3.38 ERA. He'll be matched up against the Chicago White Sox, Michael Kopech, with a 4-8 record and a 4.29 ERA. Michael Kopech does have a little higher of an ERA because of his start that he got, or starts that he had in the beginning of the season. Wasn't good, was giving up a lot of home runs, solo home runs early on in ball games, but his last 2 to 3 outings, he's been looking a lot better. I expect Michael Kopech, especially pitching at home against the Chicago Cubs, their rivals, will be locked in. On the other hand, we got the professor, Kyle Hendricks, on the mound. I know for a fact he will be ready to go playing against the White Sox. He will be locked in. His record is only 3-4 with a 3.38 ERA. Not the best, but Kyle Hendricks puts batters away. He doesn't overpower hitters at all. He gets outs. You get contact outs. I don't believe there will be any runs coming across in the first 6 outs of this ball game either, ladies and gentlemen. That's why in game number 3 between the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox, we're smacking the NRFI. No runs first inning. Let's take a recap of the games I've selected. Game number 1 between the Reds and the Brewers, NRFI. Game number 2 between the Pirates and the Padres, NRFI. Game number 3 between the Cubs and the White Sox, NRFI. Once again, this is Nick Mencken with Pickdawgz. If you have not done so, smack that like button. Helps us us out a ton, and you know it costs you none. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. You know we have 135,000 subscribers and growing daily. Feel free to leave a comment below, and like I said before, if you're looking for my premium picks, my MLB lock of the day, check that description below. The link is there, and I will see you guys tomorrow.